this show going, man.
Hurry up, hurry up! Hurry up!
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Come on now. We're gonna have action soon. Right here. It ain't going nowhere.
Boy, yeah, you got some technique, boy. You ain't show me that this summer.
Hey, right on tack.
Ball at the 5, 3rd down and 2.
That was bad.
Let's go have some fun, bro. We ain't got to talk about too much.
He wasn't playing the ball.
It's holding!
Cliff, the Cliff. How is that not called?
That ain't gonna call a damn thing.
What is the delay for? He's standing right there.
He's taking a card out. He's a piece of paper.
It's that close? Dear Lord.
Hello and welcome. We're the Aussie guys, and this is the last cab off the rank, tight ends. And we haven't moved. Last 4 pods, we've just been sitting here. But anyway,
anywhere.
we just keep going. But, you know,
the last one ended 30 seconds ago.
I tell you, G, for the last few years, when we've done tight ends, we have lumped it in with wide receivers. There's only one to talk about, G, let's just lump it in. But this year, no way. There's a bit of difference here, right? And obviously, people will know Noah Fant. He's been spoken about a fair bit. We're not going to talk about him. He's been spoken about a fair bit in the lead up to this draft, and probably everyone knows his name.
I must admit, I'm still looking. I'm still going through tight ends.
Really?
As we speak.
Now,
not as we speak right now, but when I go
not
home
literally.
tomorrow, I'll
yes.
go home and have a look at
Now, I will confess to
let's not
not
go too
being
deep.
able to really separate the top 3,
Okay, which are?
obviously Noah Fant is
Okay.
in there,
Yep.
TJ Hawkinson,
Yep.
and Irv Smith Jr.
Okay.
Now, those 3 are all incredibly impressive,
Yes.
but I find it hard in my own head to kind of separate them into a ranking. And because I know from a dynasty perspective that Noah Fant is kind of the name that people know, and he's the kind of the guy that people are going to be drafting, I kind of feel like, hey, I'll go for Irv Smith. What a great consolation prize. Or Hawkinson, but landing spot is going to be key here because some of these could land in prime landing spots and suddenly they're just going to go to the top of the class. But anyway.
I think outside of Fant,
Yeah.
who needs work on his blocking, a lot of these guys, the top guys, could probably line up, go to any team and be effective straight away because they can block.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Amongst other things that they can do.
Yeah.
Where Fant, not so much.
No. Irv Smith, good blocker.
Yes.
Hawkinson, good blocker.
Mate, Irv Smith is not just... Mate, he's driving the bus over
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Seriously.
But you're right, Fant, not so much. You watch the footage and you'll see that straight away.
Look, I keep going and we'll discuss this.
Yeah, that's fine. And I would even argue, G,
Yes.
that...
Can we argue? It's good. We
Well,
don't
no,
argue very
I
much.
would even... just using the word.
Oh.
Jay Sternberger,
Yes.
I like.
Yes.
And Dawson Knox.
Dawson Knox hasn't won me over.
Sternberger more so.
Dawson Knox,
Yes.
I haven't seen enough to actually think that, and this is where we come into, I haven't seen him do it,
Right.
but everything else seems pretty good.
Yeah.
So I could do this, and I haven't seen enough of Dawson Knox as a real receiving sort of tight
Sure.
end.
Yeah.
To say that, look, he when he catches the ball, but I saw him drop balls as well.
Yeah.
So which one is he?
Yes.
Is he the one that took some good contested catches and then dropped some sitters?
Yeah. Now,
And he
Sternberger,
dropped some
though...
contested balls as well. So it's it's a bit like now I've been reading what other people write about people. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
well, are you basing that on he's done it twice, or you saw him do it once, so he can do it again?
Yeah.
And we spoke about this when we get mad. I said, mate, how many times do you have to see somebody? I have to see them do it on a number of occasions before I realise, okay, he can. He does that more. That's who he is.
A skill. Yes.
Like, I swear that I've read, and some very, high profile people will write something down. But I only saw him. You might have watched maybe more games, but I've seen him do it. I've only seen him do it once in 4 games.
Right.
That doesn't make it a trait.
No. No, I agree.
And Dawson Knox, I can't. And look, he killed at the combine. I think he had a really good combine.
Oh, he might have.
Did he go to the Senior Bowl?
I don't know.
Not too sure. But
okay.
he tore up one of them. Look, anyway,
Look,
and
Dawson Knox is number 5, Sternberger's number 4, and then you've got these 3 guys, and I think they could be in
I haven't got
a number of orders.
I haven't got Dawson Knox in my top 5.
You don't?
No.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Because I can't. I've seen more of these other guys, so I can.
Yeah. Well, Sternberger number 4.
I got him at 5.
Oh, you got Sternberger at
Yeah.
5. Now, the thing that I found it, I just said, getting late.
Like me.
So, found with Sternberger was, I didn't think the separation from Sternberger to the next guys was big. I didn't think it was large. He is a redhead. Oh, I know.
Points off.
Yeah, I know.
Points off.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yep.
God's clown.
God's
mate,
clown.
big guy, 6'4",
Oh.
200, mate,
It's huge.
yeah, 250 pounds. Mate, the first thing I saw, the first 2 run blocking assignments that he had, mate, he just pretty much got run over by the defensive end.
Right, okay.
I thought, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Come on, Jace. Pick your game up, mate. No, I found his blocking still needs work. I found that he got run over those 2, and he gets moved a bit too easily from side to side.
Right.
He gets directed a little bit too much, which I think, mate, you're getting done that by a linebacker or a defensive end in the college system. You're in trouble once you get into the pros.
Yeah, yeah.
When they're quicker, stronger, and they just move a lot better. However, mate, great burst off the line.
Yes.
For a guy his size. And he's onto the linebackers like quickly. I think he catches them off guard.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that they should be, but like he's there quicker than they think he's going to be there. And that's what I rate. He has the speed to concern the linebackers. Has enough wiggle during his route to create separation at the last moment. Strong hands against strong coverage. Very reliable pass catcher. Very few drops. He can come back to the QB very quickly. Gets his head round.
Yes.
Which is great. When I like that too, like a gymnast, like if you do a flip or something, the first thing you do is get your head round to spot your landing spot.
Yeah, true.
And he does that. If you watch it on film, it's round way before anything else, which is good. And his body's always just going to follow your head.
Yes.
He looked better as a blocker when he's actually moving downfield as a blocker. 6 his hips into his cuts. And he looked a lot. That game that he got run over was against Alabama. So that's
wow.
well, there you go. But that's what you're facing in the pros.
Yeah, of course.
Hold on. Sorry, no. It was Alabama, and then a game against Ole Miss. He looked a hell of a lot better. I said his hand position needs a little bit of refinement.
Yes. Well, listen. Let's talk about the guy who's at the top.
He covers the field very quickly for a big guy too.
Oh, he does, actually. He really does. Let's talk about the guy that's at the top of your board because, now, somewhat, I won't say controversially, but I know that you're very, very high on this guy and actually he is regarded as a very safe pick, actually, when you look at this whole rookie class in entirety, right? Right across the board.
Have the argument that we had in our chat room?
No, we don't have to have that argument. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It
wasn't an argument, it was a discussion.
It was just a strategic.
It was a debate.
Because I wasn't arguing with you about the merits of this guy. It was just a strategy.
It was a strategy.
Yes.
Yeah. And I agree with your strategy that you had.
Yes.
Where if you give away the first round, the 101,
yes,
only if you know that the guy that's taking the 101 that you're giving away is not going to take someone that you want.
Yeah, well, yes. That's
so then
right.
you have to show the trust and he has to tell you who he's going to take before you deal him the pick.
Well, you look at his roster and you decide what his needs are.
I'll be asking him who you take him because I ain't giving it to you otherwise.
Right.
But we were arguing because this was in a tight end premium league. And mate, this is seriously tight end. Mate, this is like 2.2 points per reception. Was it 2.2 or something? 2.5 or something?
It might be.
It was something extravagant like that.
Start 2 tight ends as well?
Yeah.
Oh, man, start
and
2 tight ends.
It was like 7 points for a touchdown.
Right.
And I'm thinking, the question, I said, mate, you take this guy.
101, you said.
I said 101. Unless you trade that out
which I disagreed with.
And he'd take the 102.
It's way early, but yeah.
But tight end premium, mate, like tight. And then I put the argument to you: we're talking fantasy now.
Yes.
Go and have a look at fantasy tight ends that are around at the moment. It is a wasteland.
Oh yeah.
Who have you got? Kelsey, Ertz, Kittle,
Yeah.
maybe Cook for one more year.
Hang on, I'm just trying to think who the number 4 guy. Oh, Ingram would probably be number
Evan
4.
Ingram, mate. To me, Evan Ingram's still got a fair bit to prove.
Njoku.
For someone that was taken, Njoku has a hell of a lot. Mate, Njoku's, who knows what's going to happen this year now that Odell Beckham's there.
There's a tier break.
Mate,
Top 3.
That's it. And a tight end, where you're starting 2.
Yeah. Yes.
Mate,
yeah.
I'm taking someone like TJ Hawkinson who could possibly. I have problems with Fant.
Yes.
But someone like that, or Irv Smith, I should have brought him into the argument, which was dumb of me. I'm taking that over a lot of wide receivers because of what you get at the position, and that was my argument with you. Or
mocked by, just like Josh Jacobs, actually mocked by a lot of people to the Raiders. Oh, what a landing spot that would be. Irv Smith.
Oh, I was gonna, really?
Yes.
Derek Carr.
Look at Jared Cook.
Yeah, he did well, Jared Cook. Yeah. For how long Derek Carr's there, anyway. But yeah, look, I've got TJ Hawkinson at number 1 for the pure reason, but he's ready to roll.
He's amazing.
He's ready to roll. And look, Fant is more the athlete, but if you watch the film, there's not much difference when the two guys start moving downfield.
No.
In speed wise,
there really is.
And to me, I think Hawkinson runs a far better route than Noah Fant. I think Noah Fant, if you watch it, mate, he takes little steps before he turns the corner, or he doesn't. And when he does, if he does cut sharply, he doesn't come out with any speed at all.
Yes,
I think he relies on that sort of physical, get down the field, catch the ball. I think Hawkinson's, got a great set of hands. He catches everything that comes his way.
Yes,
and he's going to be on the field all the time because he blocks like a goddamn bulldozer, and he seriously does, mate. Look. There are some times where he's blocking. He's just like, dude, what were you thinking? And that these little, poor idiosyncrasies that he has sometimes will get worked on. But when he's on his game and he gets his hands on the inside, he forces the guy up, he forces him up through his hips and his legs, gets him back, mate. Not often he gets beat. When he gets he gets beat badly, but that's not a hell of a lot. But most of the time, if he's not pushing the guy back, he's holding his ground.
Yes.
He gets downfield to block quickly. I think he's the most 6'5", 243. He's pretty much ready to rock. And mate, and when you look at who had the most, where'd they go last year at Iowa, mate, they went to Hawkinson more than they went to Fant.
Right.
And there's a reason for that.
Yes.
And if you look at a lot of the game film, mate, who defense is covering? Mate, they're covering Hawkinson. They're not putting two guys on Fant.
Sure. Yeah. It's fair to say that those top 3 guys, I mean, we are going to see...
Irv Smith's my number 2.
Yeah. I agree with that. And it could well be that we see 2 or 3 tight ends go day 1 of the NFL draft. It could happen. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's possible. But it'll be interesting to see what teams think in terms of Hawkinson versus Irv Smith versus Noah Fant. I can't remember a class that we've had like this quite.
Well, look, last year's class was okay.
Yeah.
And I like whatever, I bombed on a few there.
Yes.
But yeah, it is a good class. Like I said, I got Irv Smith at number 2, 6'3", 243. That's one thing I did notice about Fant too when he blocks. Mate, he's slow to engage.
Right.
Like these guys are going to be quicker, as we know. Once they get in the pro, mate, they're going to be rounded before he's even out of his stance.
Yes.
Where you don't, mate, Irv Smith, boom. It is lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
In that regards, mate, great hands.
Yep.
He's very, very light-footed for a guy at 243 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good stride length. He's able to slow up his routes, his speeds. He can do. He's He's a very, very well-rounded, ready-to-go tight end.
Now, listen, you did say that in your top 5, so you've got Hawkinson number 1,
Hawkinson 1.
you've got Irv Smith number 2.
I got Khalil Waring at number 3.
Oh, tell me about him, because I don't...
Ahead of Noah Fant.
Wow.
I'm not sold on Fant. I'm not going... I've been sold down the old athletic tight end
Yep.
a bit too often. I want a guy that's more well-rounded. He's not there yet, Waring. But, mate, I started watching him, and my daughter had friends over before they went out the other night.
Oh,
These
yeah.
bloody uni students, mate, going out during the week. I don't fucking... Who knows what's going on, mate? Then she comes home, complains, goes to work part-time, then gets school, and then complains about being tired.
Right.
Please. Real world.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, she had friends over the other night. And I sat down and started watching Waring, and it's just like, oh, my God. Mate, this dude has to be the fastest tight end in this. I don't know what his 40 was. I don't know if you got his 40.
I don't have it here.
But, mate, on film, he is off the line. It's like, mate, it's like wide receiver speed. That's what it looked like. He was quick. He ate up ground. Mate, I actually wrote up here, sorry, AJ. He eats up ground.
Can I have a look at the spelling of his name while you're talking?
W-A-R-R-I-N-G.
Okay.
First name, K-A-H-A-L-E. I said, mate, he eats up ground quicker than AJ can eat up a buffet on a cruise ship. That's how quick he was.
That's a little unfair.
Oh, he's, mate, mate, the guy has, he cut, mate, he has double moves for a tight end. It was fantastic. He moves like a pro already.
His 40 is fast for a tight end.
Oh, mate, I told you, he's quick. I'm screaming at the computer.
4.67.
Oh, beautiful.
That's outstanding, isn't it? For a tight end.
Pretty quick.
6'5", 252 pounds.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Gee.
Okay, so there it measures up with what I saw.
Okay.
Mate, I've written down some of his footwork in and out of his breaks, mate, is poetry. Mate, he does... I was sitting here and I was thinking, okay, I've seen you get off the line. I haven't seen you catch a ball yet. I haven't seen you block. Please be able to catch a ball. Please be able to block.
Right.
And he can do... His blocking's okay. It's good enough.
Yep.
Mate, he catches the ball, no problem. No problems with the ball. Mate, I saw him catch low balls, high balls, outside of his frame, above his... everything.
Right.
Did it all. Did it all. Mate, he's got the strength to break coverage. I said there, the dude has hands, and great ones at that. High, low, daisy cutting catches, where the ball's skimming just off the ground, contested. I said a run blocking is solid, but needs work. A lot of them need work.
Yes.
And he will get that. And at times he looks balanced, but then he's unbalanced very quickly. It's probably just his foot position. That's what I've written down. Lack of foot foundation works against him.
Okay.
But, mate, I just think this guy has a ton of upside, and just this guy's going to find himself open so often.
Right.
Just because of his speed and his route running.
Yeah.
For someone his size.
Huh. Nice.
I did have one problem, though.
All right.
Goes down way too easy.
It says here...
way too easy. Like, dude, you're a big guy. He's looks like getting tackled by corners, mate, and going down. Like, come on.
But hang on. Listen to this. Kahale Waring, he's got about 4 middle names.
Okay.
I wonder where he's from.
Sounds
Is he
Islander?
Hawaiian?
Sounds like an
He
Islander.
looks like an Islander.
Yep.
Was a latecomer to football, starring
he's a water
instead
polo.
in just about every
Was it
sport
water polo?
possible. Water polo, basketball, cross-country, basketball,
Is he new to the position? He's
swimming,
still learning.
soccer and tennis during his time at
Tennis?
Sonora High School in California.
Try and pass that dude in there.
His one season on the gridiron gained enough interest from San Diego State University. He's given a shot as a walk-on. And then he redshirted 2015 while bulking up, and then played in 4 games as a reserve the following year before a broken foot cut the year short.
Ooh, broken foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he hasn't had a lot of time.
No.
So, isn't that interesting?
Yep. I didn't look. I'm trying not to be a smart ass by putting him ahead of Fant, but there's things on Fant. I don't want to get sucked into this athletic.
Yeah.
You know, so
Fair enough.
same. And then I had Jay Sternberger at 5.
Sternberger, yes.
Sternberger.
Okay. Well, there might not be much more to talk about. This is a short one. But
Look, there's a few other guys that I had a look at.
Okay, go for it,
Dax
quickly.
Raymond's one out of Utah State, 6'4", 245 pounds. I did hear a pod today with Matt talking with Cecil Lammy about tight ends, and they were saying that he's probably who he is now is who he is.
okay.
So that might be okay. I hope he's okay. I picked him up in our dynasty league.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have any dollars left. So,
Right. Shot in the dark.
Blocking technique needs some work, and he's a bit of a build-up speed sort of guy, but very physical and willing blocker. Stops quickly and accelerates, and has excellent momentum in and out of his cuts. Constantly find the soft spot in coverage, and he's actually quite faster than you think, and uses his hands really well to get separation from defenders during his routes.
Very good.
And a good set of hands. Now there was someone in here. I said here actually he catches everything, and some balls are so badly placed as well. Large catch radius.
Okay. Yeah.
So plucks the ball out of the sky.
Yep.
Now one of these tight ends that I did put down here. Who was it? Let me have a look. Sorry, AJ. Was it Caden Smith? Who he's sort of so. Maybe it was Dax Raymond. Catches. Yeah, it must have been him who just catches everything.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And a lot of the balls are put high.
Yep.
Just because that's just where the quarterback put them.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's fine.
Thank
We
you.
can wrap it up, but not to. I mean, this is a short little segment on tight
Look, there's
ends.
a ton of guys, and to be honest, I am still going through tight ends because we still have people. We're going to get other people to talk on once the draft is done.
Yep.
We're going to have Matt come on, and we're going to get a few other guests lined up to actually talk. We'll have you'll know a lot more, especially because we all play fantasy, and that's why we're here.
Yes.
Have a far better understanding of what they're going to be like, or possibly be like.
Yes.
Once they're on the squad.
Yeah, but in fairness, the top of this tight end board is impressive.
It is.
So
Mate,
this is not a bad class at all.
Well, like you said, the top 3, maybe even the top 4, Sternberger.
Oh yeah, I put Sternberger in there.
Put in there.
Yeah.
Mine's might be a bit of a reach, but that's okay.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
As you
allowed
said,
to.
the state of tight ends in the league,
Mate,
man, you land on a team, you've got a chance,
got a
haven't
chance.
you?
Most definitely.
Unless you're maybe at Kansas City or something, but
Then you're in trouble.
Philadelphia.
But then again, Kelsey's 30 or turning 30 or 30 this year.
I know. He is. That's true. Okay. Well, as a whole, I mean, nothing's changed for us. It has for you, but I hope you've enjoyed the last 4 rookie episodes: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and the draft is basically days away. By the time this drops, maybe a day away. I don't know. So it'll be super close. It'll be fantastic. Hopefully this has given you some names you can watch out for. If not day 1, then day 2, day 3, and you can see where that's the fun of it, isn't it? When I find it makes so much difference when you know the names.
Yes.
And you're like, ooh. And you can sort of say, ooh, that's a good match, or it's, ooh, I don't like
That's
the
no
scheme, that's no good. Kind of gives you a bit more insight rather than just hearing Mike Mayock, although we're not going to hear him this year, but like
He's
hearing
locked away.
the
He's locked
talking
away in the room. They've
heads.
sacked everybody.
They have.
Sent everybody home from the for the Raiders.
Raiders, yeah.
Go home.
That's right. But instead of just hearing their
Don't
take,
trust
because
any
they
of you.
always just talk the positives and they don't sort of contextualize a whole lot. Everything's rosy
Yep.
from the NFL draft panel, the talking heads. So this just gives you a little bit of context. Anyway, enjoy the draft. We'll be back post-draft and we'll do a whole lot of stuff. Won't we?
We'll try.
Yes, we will. Okay.
That's all we can do.
That's all we can do. All right. On behalf of G and myself, thanks for listening, and we will catch you next time.